Welcome in! Before the spotlight hits the stage and the curtains rise, creativity is already alive across Southern's campus.
From the scenes behind the stage to the artists behind the painting, students across campus are creating stories through music, dance, and performance.
Tonight, we'll take you inside the Southern arts community.
Stay with us. OWL News Network starts now.
Hello, my name is Kadisha.
I'm Lexi.
And welcome to OWL News Network.
Southern's Art Museum is packed with everything from bold modern pieces to works that tell stories from years ago.
Tucked right on campus, it gives students a chance to step away from the chaos and admire the art Southern has to offer.
You're an art major or not, coming to a show like this, you really get to see various techniques that were used in producing these objects. The same thing when we do something from our old engravings. Even if you're not a printmaking major, you have an understanding of how these engravings were done 200, 300, 400 years ago.
Theater. What is it that lures people to the spotlight? And how much work really goes into bringing the stage to life? Turns out that students are spending their semesters working and building practical elements from set design to wardrobe. Here's a look into SCSU's Stagecraft class.
Stagecraft class is Stagecraft 1, as this class that we're in today. It basically teaching the building techniques, construction techniques for how to build scenery. How to safely build it, using the proper tools for the right jobs, what are the structural techniques that we use. I mean, it's all, in the end, it's all a facade. We're not really building a house, but if you're building platforms, people have to stand on them and have them support them. But how do we then build it so then they can go to paints and have them work their magic?
Students take their time measuring, cutting, and building practical sets to bring our plays to life. Yes, they must be realistic, but it's important they are safe too. Stagecraft isn't the only class that supports the theater arts. Costume construction is another class here that creates essential features that brings plays to life. Students create costumes with unique designs and colorful patterns, and at the end of the semester, they have something they can cherish and admire.
So we're learning to sew from not knowing how to sew anything to being sewing by hand, and then on the machine, and also how to do pattern making, which is kind of a silly hat. We're learning how to do all the parts, all the encompassing parts of basic costume construction. We're always building things, pulling things, altering things in the costume shop, and we have students who come in and volunteer and work with us, and we also have shop hours, and it's fun when people finish building something for the first time and then they put it on and they go, oh wow, I made something I can wear, and something I put my time and energy, blood, sweat, and tears into.
Now, after spending some time with the theater department, we got a little inspired. So last week, we practiced some improv. Take a look. Inspired by what we learned about theater, we're gonna try an improv riff-off. We'll be given one prompt and we'll go back and forth building off each other's ideas. The moment one of us hesitates or can't keep it going, the game's over.
You're trapped in a small room and the walls are slowly closing in on you. There are only 3 ways out: a locked door, a narrow air duct above, and a floor panel that might lead somewhere. The lights are flickering, the air is getting tighter, but we must escape.
Okay, what do we do?
I don't know, Lexi. I've never been put in a situation like this before, and I'm not good under pressure, and I'm claustrophobic.
Oh, okay. We'll save therapy for after this. I'm sure we could use it after, but for right now, we need to try and get out of here, okay? So let's analyze the room. Let's analyze what we're doing, okay?
I'm starting to get dizzy.
Okay, take a seat, relax. Take a seat, relax.
I'm gonna pass out.
No, we're not gonna do that. No, Kadisha, we're not. Kadisha, come back! Oh my, you scared me half to death.
Oh,
Let's
God.
go. Let's go.
Oh,
Come
God.
on. Get up.
Lexi, I can't.
Okay.
Really? I can't do this.
Okay. No, I got you.
I
Okay,
forgot to
hold
tell
on.
you, I have a
Hold on,
chronic
hold
passing
on,
out
let
issue.
me think.
And we're in a claustrophobic
Okay,
room.
so we have 3 possible ways to get out of here. Okay, all right. Let's. We have the air duct up here.
Lexi, we can't reach that.
I don't know. Try give me a boost. Give me a boost. You know,
I
let's
can't.
throw me up there. Let's go.
I can't. Oh, Lexi, I'm gonna pass out.
She's
Oh, God.
Okay. She's too tired right now. That's fine. Okay. And now, we also have the air vent under here. We have the little panel flap door. You know.
Lexi, I can't fit through there.
Girl. Okay. Okay. And then we also. Okay. And then there's a door. There's a door here.
Okay.
We could try and go through the door. Right?
The door.
We try going through the door.
We have to go through the door.
Okay. Okay. So we could, do a little police, like when they're trying to break down the door. You know how police officers. Okay. Now the walls are closing in.
Come on, let's gotta get out of here.
Okay. So we're gonna jump and we're gonna kick. We're gonna kick the door down. Okay. Ready?
Okay.
Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
From instruments to vocals, it's more than a program or a club. It's a community where passion, innovation, and culture come to life.
I joined Music Club because music has always been a passion of mine. So because I'm not going to pursue it as a career, I figured I would find a way to do what I love, regardless of the fact that I won't get paid for it in any way. So when I found that the Music Club was a thing on campus, I joined it immediately so that I could continue to do my passion even at school.
Whether they're rehearsing for performances or perfecting their craft, these students are finding their sound and learning the power of music to connect and inspire. The club gives them a space to collaborate, build confidence, and express themselves freely. For many, it's not just about the music. It's about the connections they make, the skills they develop, and the memories they create along the way. Southern is building community through music, theater, and the arts, but what do students really think? Are they taking the spotlight, exploring their passion through artwork, or expressing themselves through instruments?
We'll hear directly from you. Here's Nelson Roman with Owl on the Ground.
Hi, my name is Nelson Roman. Welcome to Owl on the Ground. We have real conversations with real owls. Let's go see what's the hoot. So hi, Amanda. What's your major?
I'm a costume design student here.
Awesome. And how does art make you feel here at Southern?
It makes me feel really happy. It's something that I can come to at the end of the day when I'm feeling so drained, and taking just a simple piece of fabric and turning it into something that's essentially wearable art is the most magical feeling in the world.
You're parts of the arts program, correct?
Correct.
And what made you join studio art program?
Well, I was immediately drawn to Southern studio art in general, more specifically the graphic design program here. It's been growing exponentially throughout the past 4 years. It felt like a great way for me to combine my love of art and turn it into a great career. Graphic design has been growing a lot over the last few years.
I've seen that. I've seen that Southern's hallways been full of graphic design. What's your most memorable moment of this program?
Right now, we are prepping for our final exhibition that is happening in just 2 days. So I think the prep for that has been one of the most memorable, most stressful, but also most exciting moments of my time here. And I'm so excited to show everybody what we've been working on.
would you tell other students who might be thinking about joining artistic classes?
Be careful what you choose, because depending on the class, you might need to have things that go outside the lab fee. Like with the photography classes, some of them you need to buy a camera, which is not always in everybody's budget. So, but also there's a lot of classes that are so much fun, and so long as you try your best, especially if you're doing an introductory class, that you can have really fun things at the end, and you can learn a lot of new things and make new friends too, who you might not make outside of this building, or you might, it's just really fun thing to learn.
That sounds like a dream, or a place where you can come together, create, and make friends. I think that's just a beautiful thing. Thank you so much.
That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching our second episode. We'll be back with more soon, but until then, I'm Lexi.
And I'm Kadisha.
Owl Things Considered.
We hope to see you right here for our next episode.